Trans-Europe Express. Last but not least, get into something the Isley Brothers.
Wow.
Chefs in Africa. Somebody said Sesamata, right? Yeah. So Chefs in Africa, Yellow Sunshine, and Son of Scorpion. Okay. I'll go Runaway, Coke Escobedo. I'm gonna go Gotta Get Out of Here, Lucy Hawkins. And I'll go Sing Sing. Not Sing Sing Sing. Sing Sing. Good. Let's do another round after this.
I'm gonna go Black Heat. Love the Life
You Live. Yes.
I'm gonna go with The Clash, Magnificent Seven. And then I'm gonna go with
That's a great beat.
I'm gonna go with P-Funk, probably P-Funk. Terry who focus something.
Begin.
All right. David Matthews, Star Wars. Funky Penguin, Rufus Thomas. Then the Scorpion Ride, Sally Ride.
It's getting deep in here. It's getting deep.
Fruit Song, Pat Lundy. Yeah, that's right. Hey. Carter Song, Creative Source.
Trust me, I'll be one.
And Morgan, James Brown.
All right, so I'm gonna let Lance.
One more round.
Okay. As long as you don't say Frisco Disco, Chinese chicken, and Cerrone number 5.
Funky President. Okay, Peace Pipe, and we got our own thing.
Two. Okay.
We got our own thing.
Clap it up. Well, we can do this all day. Yeah, we can do it all day. Okay, trust me. And I know Rob. And Rob, let me reckon that we talked about. Rob got it on 45. Okay.
Last two, Holy Ghost, Up to the Folks, Soul, Jump Around to the Soul Soldiers.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Chicken Yellow,
And Bad Bastard. All right. What's the cocaine? Chiba.
Oh, hey y'all, what's happening, y'all?
Gangsta Boogie.
Gangsta Boogie.
I keep going. Me too. Let's get to some Q&A. If anybody out there has any questions that you want to ask the panel, now's the time. All right, just raise your hand. We'll point to you to stand up and address your question.
Eric, Rob, Lance, you guys want to use Jericho? And we have a mic right here too. And my first question is to Grandmaster Cass. As a fellow MC, what beat would come on and you would bogart your way on because you knew you and that record had a special relationship?
Impeach the president.
Come on now.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Impeach the president, come on, just move. Alright, because it's just a straight, funky beat, there's no distractions in it, and you can hear every word I say when I rhyme to it. So yeah, go on, impeach the president, or 7 minutes of funk, I'm going in.
Yeah.
That's fine. Rob, you got a question? The mic's on.
Oh, flawless.
No, go ahead.
Question. What is your first break that y'all wanted to loop from left side to right? To everyone. What was the first break? What was the first song that had a break in it that you wanted to loop?
Left to right? Yeah?
Lane.
I would say Apache. Yeah, Apache.
That would be pretty much everybody's,
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That first.
Well, you said first. Yeah, that's the first song. What was the first? That was my favorite.
Everybody's first thought.
But then, everybody was the message, and but it's not.
No, one of you said love is the message. You let that motherfucker play all the way out.
If somebody's rapping, then you
Yeah, but it's an instrumental, like the whole song is like
It's just that
Hollywood,
certain-
they just rap all the way through.
Yeah, but-
Love and the Best. But you got a cut, Apache.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we were cutting records before the MC came on the scene.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We were chopping beats for the B-boys first.
Yeah.
There was no MCs at that time. And so there was no MCs.
Right.
B-boys and beats. That's it. And we were chopping beats. So Apache was one. Just Begun. We didn't chop Just Begun really. We let it play until we got to the break.
Right.
Yeah, listen, we didn't chop listen to me. We chopped listen to me.
All the records you saying is records that play straight through. Only beats that had a short break,
Right.
that needed to be extended, got cut up.
Funky music is the thing.
But I wanted to know, excuse me, I'm so sorry, but I wanted to know from left to right, what was your favorite song that y'all wanted to cut? Meaning, because we're talking about the breaks, you know, the beats that made hip hop. So we had to loop a break.
Right.
So I wanted to know with the DJs that's on this panel right now, from left to right, what was the song that moved y'all to want to loop the break?
Apache.
Apache and 7 minutes of fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
stop.
Say it on the mic, please. Thank you.
I can't stop.
Apache.
That's it.
Music taking over, Jackson 5.
Mine was a rare one. The B side of Funky Penguin. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
I hear you.
It probably was like so many, but 7 minutes of funk. Just to keep that going smooth for the MCs. It might not seem like it's that much, but when you got a motherfucker like that, you gotta be, you gotta have a spoon for that boy.
So what comes out of this is from what Tony is saying is two different events that occur within the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
There's the cutters for just the b-boys,
Yeah.
and then there's the guys who's cutting these
For the
exclusive records for MCs and rhyme.
I have a question now, since there's a lot of books that's being written now about the culture, documentaries being produced, because there's been a lot of information coming from this way, that way. Can anybody say from, let's say, 73, 74, collectively, who was one of the first people that you've seen on the wheels that really made it stretch to Herc or, you know, Jazzy J? You know, because a lot of people saying, yeah, Herc was one of the first, key word or phrase, one of the first, but he wasn't the first to actually light the fuse. Who was really one or the second fuse lighters?
The fuse to what? The fuse to
Well, remember everything, so we hear from the beat. So before MCing became a thing, it was about the DJ.
Right.
So who was that DJ to say, let me light this fuse, and then it just pow?
Can I ask a question? How many people in here been inside the Hibolo?
I was too young.
Okay, then that means it's only one person that stood inside the Hibolo and heard her play. It's only one person in here, and that's me. So you gotta ask the people that was in the party. Because all these people that's saying this and that, they wasn't in the party.
I was outside of this.
So was I. My aunt lived right there on the corner. I would walk past there and didn't even know it was there.
Word.
And I would hear music and
But
not
to
know
your
what it
question,
was.
to answer your question, who was that DJ? For pretty much for most of us, Kool Herc. Kool
Yeah.
Herc led the
Listen,
the
But let me
party.
add something very important now, because there are new information that's coming from Herc and Smokey and these guys who were there, who was actually doing it. See, one of the things that people don't understand is that the DJ culture preceded the b-boy culture. It goes back before the 70s, the 60s, and that culture overlapped into the b-boy culture. So you have these three main DJs who are older than us, our generation, who, like some of the older DJs, went off to play with the older crowd, with their generation, the music they got into. But these particular DJs, the older DJs, stayed with us. And one of them is Herc, the other one is Mario, and the other one is Smokey. And those three DJs, if you want to use these terms, forefathers of the hip hop scene or the DJ, the B-boy thing, those would be the three DJs where everyone else came around and started picking up off of those guys. Right. Everyone else is second tier to them. Kaz and I are second tier to those DJs. Flash, Theodore, we're all second tier. The other guy, I'm not getting
Can I hit on that?
we're second tier, but this information is just coming out because people got caught up in these narratives and started running with these narratives, which skewed the history and started leaving out like the master plan bunch.
Once again, I ask.
Yeah.
Who in here has stood in the Disco King scenario or a Smokey in the Smokatron party?
I have.
Okay.
Oh, now to touch on that, Tone. Now my aunt, you know, she done been at all of the spots, 371 and all that, and
Yeah.
I also, as a shorty, I heard Pete DJ Jones. I was too young to get in the spots, but
We got somebody in here that can clarify the whole thing about PDJ Jones.
Yeah.
We got somebody.
He's one of the elder DJs.
Yeah.
And his crowd was not the B-boy crowd.
okay,
It
the
wasn't
older
a hip hop crowd.
older crowd. Okay,
Now, my thing is, I was in the Evilo.
right.
The next week, I was in 371. And I was in there when Hollywood ran across the stage, stopped the music, and said to the crowd, "This is the wrong place for that. If you want to do that, go down to Cool Herc Party.
Right.
Okay.
Don't do that bullshit in here.
Okay.
We ballers up in here.
Okay.
Go down to Cool Herc Party if you want to do that on the floor bullshit."
Take that.
Those was his words.
Shit out to the
They not my words, those was his words.
Got you.
Disco King Mario was a DJ.
Right.
He played the music. He danced more than he tried to cut anything.
Absolutely.
Right. Right.
So I love the brother. I came up with the brother. The brother wasn't trying to do what we was doing, what we was trying to do. He wasn't trying to get on our avenue. You see flyers. You don't see people's names, but people keep bringing up people's names that's not on the flyers. There's enough flyers to direct you. We ain't got to tell you shit. That's all I'm saying.
There's a blueprint for hip hop, and everybody is not as vividly portrayed, okay? And that has nothing to do with people trying to discount anybody's history. You just remember some shit more than you do others.
Right.
Some people stuck to the fabric of hip hop more than others. Some people, life caught up with them, regular life, and they got families or relationships, kids, jobs, went into the service or whatever. That took a lot of people away from hip hop. Okay, but the people that have stood fast to the culture for 50 years, those are the people that are talked about, that are in the documentaries and books, and that people know of, because these are the people that stuck to the fabric of hip hop, and these are the people that inspired the next generations and the next generations to continue to talk about them, to continue to talk about us, so that we remain relevant. Now it's up to us to do what D just did, like bring on and remember people like Disco King Mario, who stopped early in hip hop. DJ Smokey, who stopped early in hip hop. And a few other names that I could mention, who made definitive contributions to hip hop and were big people in the early onset of hip hop, but somehow faded, away from the scene, and we picked up the ball and ran with it.
Cass, can I say something?
Who that?
It ain't me. My voice is deep.
Oh yeah.
It's the same, okay? It was to the brother that was here. He was talking about PTJ Jones. I came up and DJ Jones and the Together Brothers and Rocky Bucano and his crew, you know, in the Valley. They were uptown in the Bronx, and they were mostly just playing music. You know, it wasn't break beats. You know, there was no b-boys because they did not, like they were saying, they did not want b-boys infused in their presentations. So, you know, when I agree with Kaz and especially DSD, and they talk about the difference in DJs and the genres, the era, and even the people who they were playing for. You had b-boys, you know, and you had the MCs, and like you said, there were no MCs before. It was just the breaks and the music, and the b-boys came later, you know. So I just wanted to piggyback. Yeah, the MCs came later. Yeah.
The DJ inspired every other element in hip hop. First of all, no DJ, no music.
Yes.
No music, no party. No party, no hip hop.
And Rob,
Okay, no hip hop, nothing.
And Rob, to answer your question, my upcoming, and the reason why I'm a DJ today is for a DJ from 1976 from the South Bronx, Mitchell Projects. His name was DJ Raul, Latino DJ. And he wasn't a cutter, he was just a blend. His blend game was ridiculous. And I didn't even hear about cutting and all that, but that's the reason why I'm a DJ.
Okay.
All right.
Yay.
On some,
I'm slightly splitting hairs here, what I'm about to say. Because we throw everything in the box and shake it up and throw it out on the table and then try to make it fit our narratives. But before we went to parties, we was already burning at house parties.
Yes.
In school parties.
In a way, yeah.
So there's a stream of information happening that starts to grow outside into the clubs, into the street. So these things are happening already. We're playing our parents' record collection. We're playing our parents' record collection. So who is hip hop? That's just a terminology that we chose to define what we're doing today. But the music and the dance and all of that is ancient expressions. These are cultural expressions that are ancient. And so we reconnect to them, and it's a surprise, and we're all thinking that all of this stuff is happening in our time because we were cut off from our own culture. Right. And so here we are now, reconnected to these things without the clear understanding of the lineal part of this. We're severing our umbilical to the origins of our own cultural expressions when we don't look at what came before us that is based on the same thing with another name. Facts.
I got a question.
And all I need now is your credit card number.
Yeah, you're right.
My question is, you know, being a DJ, you know, searching for all these beats, we spend a lot of money in building our collection. I want to know some of you guys' favorite spots to buy records, because I had a bunch of record stores I used to frequent to find great beats.
I'm gonna give you one real quick. That was because Tone used to work at a record store. Right. But there was one infamous record store. It was in a train station. Okay, I stood for Downstairs Records.
There's two of them.
One of them was Downstairs Records.
Yeah, I used to go there too.
Okay, and you can go in there and my man Elroy, used to be down with African Islam and the funk machine used to work in there. And if you didn't know, he knew. So Elroy, what's that new joint? Yo, that one on the wall, hanging up there. They had all the great beats on 45s and albums hanging up in there, and that was, if you didn't know nothing about breaks, you went to Downstairs Records.
Yeah, no doubt.
There was a few other spots. I mean, we got so sick with it. Like we went through the village, Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
Yes.
We hit all of that, and then we started going to Montreal, Canada. We found a dungeon in Canada.
Damn.
It was a record warehouse where all the records would go to be redistributed, and the guy would just let us go in there, and we literally bought a closing plate with us. Remember the closing plate? We had one of those, and we would go to Canada and go through the records. But digging for beats, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother story, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Eric, it was 3 spots right here in Mount Vernon.
Yeah,
right?
no
3
doubt.
major spots.
Yeah.
Peace Record Store,
Yep.
which is right there on 3rd Street.
Uh-huh.
You had Music Scene, which
Yeah.
was in Fleetwood in the beginning. They got too big, so they moved from Fleetwood down to lower part of 4th Avenue, which is Music Scene. Then you had Yellowbird. Yellowbird. Right here in Mount Vernon, man. You serious? I'm talking about
Yeah.
Jules.
Yeah.
I felt blow your head on 3rd Street.
Peace
Peace
Record.
Record Store.
And I used to deal with, I don't know if you remember,
Well, coming up, I worked in a record store called 3 Stop Records. We started on Claremont Avenue, but we came to the record shop one day and they came through the wall and robbed everything. And so then we moved the record store up on Burnside and University. And at that time, the one stop was on 125th Street down where the Cotton Club is. And the one stop was where the record stores went to re-up. They had all the 45s and everything, so you would go in there with your list. So I had one of everything. When I saw what Herc was doing, I had to buy another one of everything.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't just have one record. You had to have doubles. 2 of the same, and at some point, that became implemented, because first all you just needed was the record. And hip hop created the need for 2 records, for 2 of the same records to come back.
That was the end of the Paul State era.
Oh yeah.
The club DJs were spinning those.
Rainbow music,
It was extended.
They was calling it the change up. They was calling it They was calling it the change up.
The change up.
Yeah, they wasn't calling
Change
it
up
blended.
and
They
the
was
crossover.
yeah.
But you know what was ironic?
I did some research.
What was ironic
On
was
the
that
garage and all.
we knew what we was going to get, and we'll go find that one. Then we had to go find the other one, like you go find one, there's another one right there with it.
There might not be 2. Exactly. Right. Find one and go to another record store and see if you can find the match to it.
Or you show up at the downstairs record shop and just so happen Cool Herc is in there.
Yeah.
And you start following him around. He's full. But he was very clever.
Well,
He'll get a record, he'll get Snow White and
You
Seven
go get
Dwarfs.
that shit and think that it's a breakbeat on it.
He go get Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. He said, hold on to walk
And
around
put that in the front.
and put it in the front.
That's how they found
And you go buy
That's how we found Disco Mickey Mouse, though.
right, you get home.
Well, who remember King George? I spoke to King George the other day. He had the record store down on Delancey before he left out of New York. So, yeah.
So this goes to all the panelists. So, can you explain to the audience why was it important to go to different stores so they can get a better understanding of what was happening in every store? But not every store was the same. And the other thing is, how effective was the 12-inch market? When the 12-inch market came in, how effective was that in your skill sets?
Well, I just want to acknowledge this is Al Pizarro, okay? Hip-Hop Boulevard, and one of the biggest record pools back in the days. Okay, I still got records that I got from the record pool to this day.
I would say that it depended on the DJ's skill set, really, whether it was a 12-inch or 45. The more skills you had, the more versatility you had with whatever the vinyl was, right? And so, for some of us who were like maniacs, who would sleep with our turntable, right? And so it didn't matter. But sonically made a difference. The 12 inches were bigger grooves, bass was heavier, and so those are the records that you want to try to find 12-inch versions of those songs because you know you had a better sonic response as far as with your needles.
And 12 inches were created for disco, for the disco movement, for the music that was prevalent of the day, and for DJs to have a better sounding and that was just based on that particular song, so they were 12-inch singles. Some breakbeats, a lot of them come from disco songs, so those 12 inches was great. And then when they started doing bootleg versions of breakbeats and putting them on 12 inches, that was a boom for hip-hop. Remember that first Ariana from Apache on 12 inches? Like, yeah!
9.5.
Exactly.
There's a positive and a negative to the whole breakbeat phenomenon. But that's
I want to give a shout out to Paul Winley.
vote to get that part.
I want to give a shout out to Paul Winley because he made the great records.
Yeah, but Paul Winley's joints was whack. Historically, he's included in the conversation because he made one of the first compilation breakbeat records. But the quality of them were so poor. Okay, they sounded worse than the original song, and some of them had scratches in them. Some of them skipped, like Mardi Gras on that joint. Mardi Gras on that joint, because it skips from the joint. So a lot of those
Chiba was his best friend.
breakbeats never panned out, but good mention.
And
was his best friend.
And I just wanted to acknowledge something about all the DJs that are here and everybody that was playing music back then. It was a huge investment in spending money buying records, man. Because you had to go get them joints, and we weren't making money like that back then. So, great accomplishment, great investment in yourselves, and I'm proud of all you guys that are there.
You have another question, a lady?
Yes, you do. A real lady too, by the way.
All right.
God bless you, everybody. I am Sister Yvonza. I represent New Rochelle, New York. I came to show my money earning Mount Vernon some love. I was born in the same year as Heavy D. Bless you, Heavy. Love you. Will never forget you. And I just want to show Mount Vernon love and just, I want to, just absorb this good energy. And I see DJ Flame and all the brothers up there. I appreciate you. I apologize for being late. My reason for being late is because I wanted to be here for everything. I miss church for this, okay? Because this is that serious to me. God is everywhere. I'm serious. You laughing, but I'm serious. God is everywhere, okay?
All right. Give it up for her.
Well, my question. That was my statement. My question is, DJ Flame, what's going on, girl? What you been up to? God bless you.
What I've been up to? Well, when I was with Mercedes Ladies, my name was DJ Spank, and in 1996, I gave my life to the Lord and started playing gospel music. I am the first female holy hip hop DJ in hip hop culture.
Good.
And so what I've been doing basically is bringing the gospel through hip hop, holy hip hop, and I've been on the radio for the past 24 years doing that, and my current radio station, 19 years, is WHCR 90.3 FM.
All right, so check this out. We're going to get one more round of statements, questions.
And thank you for asking.
From our panel.
Yeah, can I say something about her? Because she's hiding.
Sure, please.
She's hiding something that I'm not going to let her get away with.
Oh my God, please.
I'm going to let y'all know something. Listen. I was at the T Connection one night, and Mercedes Ladies was on stage, and she got on the mic. And I'm going to tell y'all, that wasn't Mercedes Ladies. That was Inner City Disco. She got on the mic. I'm trying to tell y'all, she's one of the best ever at that time.
Well, I have a segue for that.
I never understood why she did not pursue rapping.
I want to segue though.
Her MC skills was bananas.
Well, here's the segue though. Who here thinks that MC should retire? Should never retire, right? If it's in your heart, it's in your heart. If you have skills and you're proficient at it, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that.
here. Yeah. Now, I know Curtis put me on the spot because he expect me to freestyle, right? Everybody expect me to freestyle right now, don't you? But I can't. My style ain't free. I write, get paid for it. My title Grandmaster, rhyme and DJ for it. Cats try to battle me, lost and got slayed for it. Now downfall in sight, don't get sprayed for it. I've been in trenches, tough funky wrenches. I'ma keep pulling wenches way after I got inches. Like great adventures, all jokes aside, I keep on screaming like the Batman ride. I got flows like spring water. Give off the avion, a G and a lover. Put them together, call me Savion, baby on tracks, beats and acapellas. And I ain't Jay-Z, but I'm all Rockefeller.
I'm an old school, old school.
Oh, snap!
Best MC you ever find. I rock any MC anytime. He's a story never ever told. About a certain girl who thought she was bold. Met out on she thought she was there. These words and she can never have. Cause I'm too hot to handle, too hot to freeze. And everybody knows I'm a deaf MC. Allowed to a limit, never to a line. Only MC that rock it on the time. Rock you now, I rock you then. You can't spell the mic without the M. Because of me and my crew, we do it like this. We want you to know that we're the short shot ish. Words we say to my own. Freak to the rhythm, make you figure the bone, and then you twist your ear, shake your dog. The crew's number one. It's so F-I to the.
Closing statements. We're going to get closing statements from the whole panel. All right?
Rock, y'all. You don't stop. Keep on the rock. Might be the short shot. Hey, yo, I rock the world leaders. My stuff on the people. Keep the people peeking at my set technique because we don't leak them. I'm at the barbecue. I rock them on the latitude. Reiterate, won't even rap language because that's the style choose. Hey, yo, check it out, y'all. I go dump, diddy, dump, dump. I'm rocking on the mic and y'all know where I'm from. I'm nice on the wheels, but you can catch me on the drums. I won't stop rocking till my dogs get some to the beat and you don't stop. Hey, yo, some brothers wanna be like the back, cause they be on push rock for back like the knapsack.
All right, cool. Was that Little Mama who did that during one of them shows? Little Mama just got with Jay-Z and just...
And she got blackballed for it too.
Yeah. We're going to do closing. Number one, does everyone appreciate the knowledge being dropped today? I want to take time to thank the library. I'll get you to take the time to thank the library of Mount Vernon for bringing unique programming like this for Hip Hop 50. And I want to give it up to our very, very, very special panelists, okay? And so with that being said, and Rock and Rob, you jipped me. I know you got jewels you ain't shared yet, but that's okay because we're going to hit the turntables and he's going to talk with his hands a little later. So Kaz, let's get closing statements from everybody and then we're going to take a pause for the cause and then go downstairs and we're going to really rock out. All right?
Wow. I just want to thank my brother. I want to thank you, of course, Mexi Ray, who still got bars. I just want to thank you guys for having me come out. I'm going to be downstairs. I'm a little nervous, but you know, I'm going to bring a journey. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get your attention, please? I'm sorry. I know. I'm just the female of the bunch. I get it, but I need y'all.
Excuse me, just the female?
But I don't want to yell over the people that are talking in the back. So I just need you guys to kind of give me a little respect. Brother, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's hard to sit up here. I put in work. I started at 13 years old. I started in a club. And then I ran into someone who put me on to hip-hop because I didn't know about hip-hop. I just knew that I was a female DJ uptown in the Bronx, the only female Afro-Latina DJ in hip-hop culture, the first and only. So it's not easy to be amongst these guys because, again, they're gonna test you and they're gonna oppress you. And what I love about you guys, and I want to thank you guys so much because over the years you made me the better me that I could ever be. And so even though I do gospel now, God has allowed me to be able to give my gift and give it to Him. Thank you so much.
My name is DJ Rock and Rob. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Curtis for inviting me down, the Public Library for inviting me as well. I want to thank my brothers in Spin. I've been knowing these brothers for quite some time, for years and decades. And sister here, Gail. Shout out to Chuck City, my son DJ Forrest right there, the Machine Crew. All that I need for you guys is doing what you believe and believing what you do.
Yes, yes.
Vernon to DXT, thank y'all for coming. This was a great event. And I think it's important, what should come from here is the understanding that this is part of a lineage that we are connected to that goes back so far. And there's so much more back there that we need to move forward.
Amen.
That's all I got to say.
Amen.
All right.
Yes, my name is Mark Collins from the legendary Collins Brothers, right out here in Mount Vernon, New York. I want to thank all of y'all for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and share with us in this moment, in this history. And I would be remiss if I didn't give my brothers a shout out from Mount Vernon themselves, the Money Making Mob. We got God Lamar here, we got Lefty D. Today's Lefty's birthday, so you ladies can pick up on him, you fellas, put a little money in his pocket. Yo, God bless.
Scratchmaster Jazzy G, hip hop high joint. I want to thank everybody on this panel, family, friends, those here in this library. But I have one more thing I have to say. I would be remiss. I want to say rest in peace, the breakbeat Lenny Roberts.
Yeah.
What he did for us.
For those who ever put the away,
And beat the hell out of them breakbeats, because they always gonna be around.
Well, I'm here. I was in Boston last night with Islam, Africa Islam, Ice-T, Tretch, Mel and Score. We was all together in Boston. Islam just opened up his own personal museum at Harvard University. Sherrod was there too, let me not forget that. Yes, she was there and she's on her way to the Grammys today. She's flying out to the Grammys today. We've been doing stuff and we're still doing stuff. We need the support of the culture of our people to help us to keep this thing growing because they trying to stomp it out. They trying to stomp this phase of it out.
Yep.
So we need to ask our people to just a little help, You know, I'm 64.
can't stop, won't stop.
That's right.
So, I just got a call for breakout. He's sorry for not being here. He's on his way a little later. I want to give my brother Alan Ramsey a shout out. I was a graffiti writer. I was Chain 2. And Alan took on the name as Chain 3 to keep my name going. So I just want to give him a shout out. You know, it's all hip hop. It's all hip hop.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is
Hold on. Grand Wizard Theater just stepped in the building.
Theo.
So, please, come on up. And before we just tell you the importance of Grand Wizard Theater, Shane, can you come up and quickly say some words? Because if you're in the building, we got to recognize you. Can someone bring a chair for Theo? Seville, bring a chair for Theo, please. That's not.
I just want to say I'm proud of everybody on the panel. I'm just proud of everybody. Because when I first was in it, I could just see T Connection written on. I first went to T Connection to see this brother cutting up George Benson.
That's right. Yes.
I could see this brother at Duck City. We did the first flyer. Big Bang Hank came up to me, you know, because I was just playing around. I was looking at the flyer and I was like, oh, you know, and I just was playing around. And Big Bang Hank said, you didn't like our flyer, huh? I said, all right. He told me, Cass said he still have it to the day. But I was just proud to just keep it doing.
This guy, if you go downstairs later, you will be able to see some of his artwork hanging on the walls. We got a great display downstairs for you guys. And when you have something like a library, there's a body of people there called the executive directors and the board of directors. And we have one of those people here today. She's here. Everybody on the panel who gets a check today, she's the one who collects the check and wrote the check. So let's give her an extra clap. We will allow her to say some words. Please, come on up. If you got something you want to say it now before we close this out. As they say, you don't freak to this, you don't freak at all. You don't freak at all. You don't have to all.
Hello, everyone. I want to first say thank you for coming. Because I always said, you know, before I became a trustee on the board, I would say the library needs to have more things for the community. This right here, it was a pleasure signing your checks.
All right.
That's it.
May I ask you a question, man? Could you add an extra zero?
The check's already signed and
Once again, we want to thank everybody for coming out. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Because you are who you are, we need you to give us your 10 favorite beats.
Great beats.
Your 10, here's the microphone.
Grand Wizard.
Yeah. Stop playing. This man invented the scratch. This guy here invented the scratch. You gotta give it up. First time.
I'm a little jet lagged. I had a long flight from Boston. I think it was like 22 minutes, so that was like a long. Thank everybody for coming in today. You know, I'm just glad to see another day because a lot of people did not wake up today. So, I'm just glad. I'm glad to be here with my brothers and sisters here. My brothers and my sister here on the panel.
He's my mentor.
And wow, my 10. Oh man, there's so many records. I would have to say Scratching.
Okay.
I Can't Stop.
2. Wait, I got it. Give me your mic. I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
He's gonna help you out.
MCs don't give up mics. You saw that, right? He was like, you know what? I can't do that. I know the rules. I can't do that.
He started quivering.
Yeah, he was like, what, you stupid? All right, so you're going to say one, and then he's going to take that one, flip it, then you go to your second, then he's going to flip it, then you go to your third, okay? So what's your number one?
My number one would have to be Scratching.
So you did it quick. Your favorite one is Scratching. It's ironic because you invented it. And you understand that I'm a lyrical assassin. And you also can't stop. Put that with Scratching. That's 1 and 2.
All right, let me hear 3 and 4.
Let's Dance to the Drummer's Beat.
Yeah.
So you know I had to come to heat. I'm sitting down, but later on we gonna just let's dance to the drummer's beat. That's 2 elements up in the genre. Break dancing and hip hop, we keeping it proper.
Right.
Funky Penguin.
Funky Penguin, you understand that I be that guy. I'm the opposite because I stay fly. You know penguins can't get above the ground, and that's your favorite one, so we bring it around.
Wow. Bob James, Take Me to the Mardi Gras.
So we take you to the Mardi Gras, I'm the sorceress. That's your favorite one? My favorite one is Nautilus because it's a whole lot more samples. I'm just comparing. So everybody knows the jewels we both are sharing.
That's crazy. My next one will be Apache, Incredible Bongo Band.
So I had to come through, you know how we mambo, shout to Apache, Incredible Bongo. It's like a whole musical selection up in the library in Mount Vernon that they checking.
Wow. Next one gotta be Heaven and Hell.
So you already know it's not no murder story. Your favorite is Heaven and Hell. I'm cutting purgatory because I'm trying to put that line together. But we gonna stay in the afterlife blessed forever.
Oh man. Another one would have to be James Brown.
So you already know that's a fact. He said James Brown, we gonna say all of that. From hot pants to funky drummer. I got some hot pants on with the thermals under because the weather is stormy.
Stop. Give it up. So I need everyone in the house. When I say 3, y'all say theater. 1, 2, 3.
Theater.
This is Flame. When I say 1, 2, 3, y'all say Flame. 1, 2, 3.
Flame.
When I say 3, y'all say Rock and Roll. 1, 2, 3.
Rock and Roll.
DST or DXT? When I say 3, say Grand Mixer.
Grand Mixer.
Grand Mixer.
Grand Mixer.
Wow. This is the grand. Can y'all say the grandest of them all?
The grandest.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The grandest of them all.
Salute. Even your mama fall.
Alright, money earning.
Mount Vernon.
Money earning.
Mount Vernon.
Mark Collins, y'all. Yeah. Scratch master. Scratch
Master. Scratch master. Scratch master.
Tony Tone. What can I say? Yo, let's go.
The Cobras. The Cobras.
Once again, we want to thank y'all for coming out. Give yourselves another round of applause. Salute to all of the panelists. We are those, just some of the people who've given our blood, sweat, our lives to this culture that we call hip-hop, so that generations to follow will have a platform for success, for self-empowerment, and for to move forward and a sense of history. That's what it's all about. My name is Grandmaster Cash. You can listen to me every morning